Hey guys, welcome to another video, and this video today is not going to be anything like my usual stuff. This is going to be something I was requested, and something I've been meaning to do for a while now. So it's going to be something. This is not a tier list. This is not a countdown. This is not the top 5, units to save for, anything like that. I'm just going to list a bunch of units that I feel have incredible value even for today in the JP side. So number 1, and remember, this is not in any list. This is not any kind of hierarchy system here. I'm just listing them off as I've got them listed down here in my notepad. This is not a hierarchy list, and all of them are equally good as the others. So this guy right here, pretty sure most people know about him by now, and pretty sure people are saving for him already, but this is definitely one unit to save for. He has tons of mitigation in his kit. He has evasion. Like, his FFBE is pretty good. 10% evasion really helps him edge over other tanks because you're able to build him 10% dodge, death immune, status immune. So it's really good. And with global STMRs and stuff, maybe you can make him even some elemental resistance immune, perhaps even. So yeah. I think this one was a gimme. Guys. But who else? Is he here with me? Here he is. I think everybody knows about this guy too. Sorry about the sniffling. Yeah, this guy is really good too. Very good kit. Doesn't need any global buffs. He's already really strong. He'll be really strong as soon as he reaches the game. There are a few things that I don't like so much, like the fact that he has killers. Like, that could have been like a passive instead, like a defensive passive, but he does have 80% draw in his kit, so really, I don't have it here, but the Reducer Jacket or the Wrath Present would be really good for this guy, because then he has 100% draw. Does not have any invasion in his kit, so he's more like an inline. Like, you can build him a lot tankier than other tanks, really. I've gotten him over 3000 HP, so very good. Very good tank. The only problem is that he's not able to use his cover while also using the dual skill that he has. You can't see it here because it's part of his TMR ability. So his dual skill is very limited to what he can do, but you can still, like, if you make him a provoke tank, his dual skill is a lot more valuable than if you make him the cover. You can provoke with this skill, this one, and you can also break for elemental resistance. So very good. Or his SPB, so it gives him a barrier, 1000 HP barrier. So very good as well. Next, we have went over this on my 500 videos, 500 subscriber video, but I'll go over it again in case anyone didn't see it. Don't worry, guys. This is only professionals here. It's only professional. This guy, and we're gonna unequip everything from him just to make sure. So you guys can see here with his SPB, he gets 60% to 4 elements. Naturally, you guys, he's not equipped to an Esper. He has nothing equipped. 60%, that's insane, guys. When you equip Ifrit, he's already above 100% fire resist. Or if you want to equip something else, they will be over 100. All those status resistances, look at those. Aren't those beautiful? Why would he care about being silenced? Why would he care about being poisoned? Virus is the only thing that he would care about, and you can probably cure that anyways. So you don't need to waste a slot to make him status immune fully. So he's an extremely good friend unit to have, because you don't need to worry about friends who go full EP and don't gear their units correctly. So it's one thing that will help. He has 4 elements to choose from. He has a really great amount of true dual wield. He has a lot of mod buffs. The only negative, like I've said before, is that this is the only negative about him, is that he only has one way of getting triple cast. His limit burst does not give him triple cast, obviously, since you can use it at the beginning of the battle. But on turn 1, you want to use his limit burst right away, get that mod buff up. And you don't need to max it because it's really not that much damage. But it does give him a huge mod boost, so you want to use that right away. So he has 4 elements to choose from. These are onion slice frames, so it will only work for him, but then these ones are Star Destroy. So you guys know about Star Destroy by now. And now he also has AR chain. I'm not going to pronounce it. You guys know I can't pronounce that. Sorry. And that's really strong. He's really strong. So I recommend him above a lot of other DPS just because of how safe he is. Like, look at all the stuff that he can equip also, guys. Like, you're never going to equip a shield on him, but you can if you want. It would be bad, but if you can, you look at all the things that he can equip, guys. So it's insane how good they made him. And I'm pretty sure they've learned their lesson because a lot of other DPS that have come into the game have not even been nearly as impactful as Onion Knight has been. And they've definitely learned their lesson, making someone as good as him. So, Onion Knight, very strong, 100%. Now this unit is currently on the global side, but she's in a terrible state. But if she, I'm only gonna say this if she returns to the game on the global side. She here. Here. Serina, only if she returns. This is not recommended to get her right now. Only if she returns, because right now she's in a very sad state. But on the JP side, she's extremely powerful. I've used her not only in trials, I've been using her in Dark Visions as well, the newest event for the JP side. If you don't know about that, go check my Dark Visions guide. She can give MP back, she can give mitigation. Like, there's just so many things that she can do. There's some negatives, but overall, she can get her limit burst up faster than any other healer I've ever seen. Ever. She gets her limit burst up so fast, you can use like every other turn almost. And there's no reason to max it because it only ups the damage. So, very strong, very strong. Definitely recommend trying to save for her. Maybe if the banner returns, and maybe it'll be better for other players. If she returns and the banner is just as bad, I can't recommend getting her because banner sucks. Banner sucks. Okay. So another unit a lot of people probably know about, but maybe some don't. Oh boy, I hate when they're not already saved away. I'm not trying to show off, guys. I'm just trying to find the units I'm trying to talk about here. Here. This guy right here is a very strong magic tank. I know Charlotte is still very serviceable until around Malboro when it starts getting a little too hard for her. But pretty much I've cleared all trials up to Malboro, Reborn, Scorn, whatever you want to call it, with Charlotte, and she was just fine. But Cecil is on a whole new level, honestly. Being able to dual cast his cover and his elemental resistances. You can dual cast pretty much, I think, everything in this kit. And you can also use, will it show up on this? You can use this move to unlock his other kit, which allows him to triple cast re-raise. You can triple cast re-raise onto 3 targets, including himself. So your healer has more to do, like less to do, I mean. So his limit burst gives mitigation, just like Charlotte, but his does not give cover like hers does, so it's a plus and minus thing. But extremely strong. I don't like the only thing I'll say is I don't like the spear thing so much, but I've heard that it's like tied to the game that he was in, so it makes sense. Anyways, moving on. Remember, guys, this is not a tier list. I'm just telling you guys a bunch of strong units to save for. Again, this is another unit that will only be good if he returns. I feel like he's going to be really strong. He's the strongest damage dealer on the JP side right now. And I want to say this here, I've said this many times already, don't listen to Famitsu or the other site, whatever it was. Ultima. Yeah, don't listen to those websites for ranking anymore, guys. If anyone uses those sites in like their videos, I've seen some people use those ranking sites in their videos, don't ever do that. They've given up. The people who write those in those pages, they've given up since the 7th star era. They don't know how to rank units anymore. So they don't even have this guy in the ranking system, at least on Ultima. I haven't checked the other one yet. They don't even have this guy. He has an insane amount of burst. I'm gonna have a Malboro Kai clear probably tomorrow if you're watching this now. I'm gonna have it up, and I'm using this guy, and he shreds Malboro like paper. It's like it's not even a problem. Yes, his weapon selection is very bad, only being able to equip 2 things, but at least there are 2 meta things. At least it's not like an axe or a hammer or some stupid shit like that. So, and he can equip heavy armors and all kinds of armors and things. So I think that makes up for it. He's able to equip like Wilhelm's STMR and stuff, like making him a little more tanky. So extremely strong damage dealer. I gotta say, I really love using him. Next one I have listed. Oh boy, we're gonna be able to find him. Oh, he's right here. Regis. I've made some spotlights on him before, and it was kind of like a joke in my Discord how many spotlights I've made of him, but he really is really good. Like he has, I believe, 3k HP barrier and 50% general mitigation in his lump burst, and you can get up pretty easily. At the start of battle only, he gets triple cast on all of his abilities. You can use any of his abilities. Also, 20% stat buff to all allies, and it also gives you like kind of like a Fid effect. Like Fid gives chaining 12 for teammates. He can also do that with light AR chaining. Can also give 50% HP and MP back, which is quite nice. And also he gives killers. I believe they're fairy, demon, and human, but don't quote me on that. I only use it for the demon and the human anyways. So with the SPB, he's able to grant full status immunity, full status break, and also 2.5k HP barrier. So on top of all that, he has dispels. He has a dispel in his kit. So if your healer is not able to do a dispel that turn, he can do it. He can provide just normal mitigation. He can provide normal buffs. So like he's definitely a very good unit. I'm not sure if he's gonna be as good with Sylvia on the global side, but I feel like they do different things. Let's be fair about that. They do different things. Like Sylvia's an all-rounder. Well, he just provides mitigation and some buffs and some HP and MP support. So it's not really fair to compare the two together. I feel like Regis is kind of like on a league of his own, even though Sylvia's in a league of her own. I feel like they're both just really powerful supports. So very good. I use them all the time. Now the unit that I didn't list, but I think most people know about her right now, Ellison. Only when she gets her enhancements, and you don't. I guess this isn't really a unit to save for. That's why I haven't listed. This is kind of like a side note. Whenever she gets enhancements, she will be the best all-around slot efficient unit in the game up to this point. 75% breaks and also 200% into each category. If you're doing defense and spirit break, then you'll have attack and magic buff, and vice versa. So very strong, but that's not really a unit to save for because she's already in the UOC pool, so on the global side. Anyways, another unit that I think I have somewhere. I'm just gonna say it, Madame Edel. So most people probably know about her, but I have here. Yeah, she's really strong. She has the highest damage potential of any unit in the game currently, but she takes a long time to get there. So basically, like a new age of bards. Basically, it's just a bards 2.0. Really need her gun to be to bring her to her full potential. Let me see if I can try and find it here for you guys. Right here. You really need this gun, and you can only be equipped to her, but it gives her 50% HP and attack, and gives her some mod buffs. So you really need that gun. The only way you can get it is if you beat the ancient level 5. I don't know what they call it on the global side. The Madame's Mansion level 5. You need to get it, so it is a kind of a pain in the ass. I gotta say that it is not fun. But I mean, those kind of things happen. You know, you gotta work through it. So, moving on. Sweet Luka. I don't think I have her. I think I have her as a 6-star. Oh boy, it's gonna be a pain to find. I don't even know if I pulled her recently. Here. Sweet Luka. Very good team art, by the way. If she ever comes to the global side like she did on the JB side where you could get her Moogles, 100% recommend using a Moogle container on her because it's insanely valuable for mages. Look at that. You can't look at this and say it's not worth it. 30% HP on top of 300 HP flat, and very, very good defensive stats, and also 30% or 30 magic, and 30% water resistance. So if you guys never knew about her, and you guys are like, "Whoa, holy shit, this team art, guys!" It's all that. It's all that in a bag of chips. For seriously. So if you have at least one more Moogle container saved away, I definitely recommend saving her for this situation. I don't know when she's going to come to the global side, but as a unit herself, she's very strong. She can do breaks and elemental imperiling and chaos wave chaining. I'm not really a fan of her kit, but a lot of people do like her, so that is a thing. Next, oh boy, I'm going to be able to find her. I haven't used her in a long time now. She's been power crept on the JB side, but on the global side, she'll probably be quite strong. Chocobo Fina, basically Leela 10.0. I'm not joking when I say that. Her STMR is insanely valuable. Her TMR is insanely valuable. 20% HP and MP on top of discernment. So a direct upgrade from discernment. And her STMR is a much better guts accessory. Gives 45 flat to all stats and gives guts, so much better than come on, much better than this. In my opinion, this is just an EP with guts, as well as this gives much more value. So very strong spirit-based attacker. Takes a little while to get going, but you really need to get her limit burst up so you can get that triple cast. Once she gets going, she melts stuff really quickly. You thought Leela was really strong back in the day. She's on a new level of her own, so definitely worth saving for if you want her. Another unit that is kind of a niche and probably not many people know about this unit, but I've talked about her quite a bit in one video specifically about Orin, because Ursula is an extremely good partner for Orin if you still have and am using Orin. She has wind AT chaining. She can be 100% evasion and also can provoke, so she can be your provoke tank, but also chain AT with Orin's AT wind chaining. So you can have a breaker and a provoke tank on the same team that can AT chain wind. And maybe if you have someone else in your party that can do it too, as your main DPS, perhaps like Bart's. I mean, I know his wind isn't his main move, but I mean it's still interesting to have. So another niche unit that you might want to look at in the future, and another unit that I don't have him. Obviously, I skipped it on the JP side, but Riku, from Kingdom Hearts, not this Riku, although she is very good as well on her own. Riku from Kingdom Hearts, when he returns, he's definitely in the top 5 damage dealers as of this video. Anyways, that could change at any time. There's so much damage dealers in the game now, guys. On the JP side, it's crazy. There's just too many damage dealers. But Riku is very strong. The only thing is that he's locked to dark, so you gotta keep that in mind. But the numbers don't lie. He is insanely powerful, so keep that in mind. In the last one, I'm gonna go off on one that probably people are already saving for. If I can find her, that is. In fact, why don't we just cheat a little bit here and do this. I think if you guys see me selecting, I think you guys are already figuring out what I'm going to be finding here. That's right. CG Dark Fina, CG Legs, CG White Lotus Fina, I believe. Just an all-around consistent damage dealer. Very, a lot of people hold for her on the JP side, so guaranteed people will have her on the global side as well. And she's just all around really strong. You can build her true wield, true TDH. Her whip pretty much gives her that ability to be TDH, 50% TDH with it. So insanely powerful. Gives some give her team armor, gives her some resistances. I don't know what else to say. Like, she's very versatile. She has a lot of elements you can choose from. She can go non-elemental, although I don't recommend that. She can give some, not that one. She can give some elemental resistances, which is crucial if you use her for the bomb fight, the reborn bomb family fight, which I don't know. I don't know if I recommend her, honestly. If you guys look at that bomb there that I did, it took me a long time, but she is really strong. Very strong mage. I don't know if she's going to be on the global side, but I feel like she's still going to be really strong. Very strong and consistent worker for you. So that's about it, guys. I think that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's incredibly long. 21 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to be as fast as I possibly could, but hopefully at least the guy who requested this video likes this and watched all the way through. Because at least if one person's watching this, that's fine by me. I appreciate all you guys watching this video this long, if you have. And please let me know what other units you are looking forward to in the future. Maybe some nostalgia, like I had. Let me know down below in the comment section other units you like to hear about or see in a video, or just what are you saving for. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Please subscribe, please like. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.